Again, I am I'm waking up to a party right now. I'm not sure what this is. I'm gonna find out, but it's incredible out here. Just to go back and look back at my year, this year, 2016, coming to 2017. I just mentioned in my previous post that it's been a challenging year. It's been a challenging year for me simply because I chose the challenges. I chose to be where I found myself. I chose to kind of offer myself to others because I realized that I needed to share what I had learned a few years before that. And so I did that, and it was challenging. I from day one this year all the way to the last minute, I had challenges which were not there. You pick a challenge and you realize, okay, this is what I'm gonna do, but then you realize you can't really decide what challenges you meet. You can select and you can pick the path, but what comes on the journey there is really a different story. And so I realized that as I began the challenge of walking from Toronto to Montreal, the PTSD challenge that I did, and I also realized that as I began a new challenge, coming back to my community, and that was surprising to me because people embraced me. It was also surprising that I met so many people on the road and really saw Canada from a different point of view. And so I had so many great things, but challenges were always there. And with that, I just want to say once again that 2017 has been great. It's been for those of you who understand, 2016 was a year of completion for many of us. And so things were completed, or things began to get to that level where people can begin doing those completion tasks, the tasks that were in front of us were done. But that's where really challenges come in. That's where you end up with Donald Trump, But the new year, the 2017, we are going to have a new energy. And that is the energy of starting over, but continuing on what we had built. So starting over means really looking at it, the things that you did before, and evaluating and picking what worked and really leaving what didn't. And so with that, I'd like to wish you all a happy new year, 2017. All the best, work harder than you did before, have more will than you had before, encourage more, be courage, and have that strength. Don't allow anything that seems impossible to be that. There's no such thing as impossible. I'm here in Rwanda, as you can see. Some of what we see, some of what we talk about here is on that level where we talk about there is no such thing as impossible. And so when we get caught up in the whole idea of, but this is not possible, we can't do this, because someone else hasn't done it. That is someone else. Someone else was not meant to do what you can do. Someone else is not given the gifts that you've been given. Someone else is living their life. So what life do you have to live? And don't ever allow somebody to tell you that you can't do something. Because there's one thing I've been saying that I'm going to continue to say. Many of us are trying to live other people's life. You're waking up in somebody else's dream. You cannot do that. You can't live someone else's dream. That is their real estate. That is where they dwell. You have to find your own land mass, or whatever you want to call it, and dwell there. And so when you do certain things and they look impossible to other people, that's because they don't belong there. You belong there. And that is the spirit that I come into 2017 with, to let you know, to allow you, to ask you to look at what you've done and what you plan to do, and really begin to enjoy your life. Begin to live your life. Have your own dreams, have your own desires, build on those, and then find other people that have the same thing and really connect with the people that have the same, not exactly the same dreams, but the same path in life, where you can actually work together, where you can see a road ahead together in terms of whether we are a community, a network, a group of people that want to go in the same length in terms of where we go in society. And so I'm asking you to really look at that, and I'm asking myself to continue to do that as well, because sometimes people get in your way by what they say, by what they don't believe could happen, by what their limitation of impossibility is. You know, I don't believe in impossibility anymore. I believe that there is levels of challenges. I believe that there's places you get to and you have to find, either you have to find support or you have to find the inner energy, something that you can't get from anywhere. And you have to use those things to prepare yourself forward. It's not easy. If it was easy, everybody would do it. But it is something that you must do in order to wake up one day when you're on your deathbed, you know, hopefully when you're old and you've done all you, to wake up one day and say, I did my part. I served. I prepared myself and my children for when they come in this world. I did those things, and I did it with no expectations whatsoever. I did it because I wanted to. I did it because I was meant to. I did it because it was my destiny, my purpose, my reason for being. You want to be able to say that, but you can't say that if everything you look at looks impossible. You can't say that if everybody you meet tells you you can't do it. You can't say that if every time you wake up there is a new challenge and it seems impossible, so you say, you know what, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There is never the right time to do anything. There is never the right amount of money to do anything. There is never the right environment to do anything. You have to create those things. You have to start, even if those things are not possible, they're not there. You have to do it. And so that's really what 2016 was for me, you know. I just did things that I believed I had to do. And 2017, I'm believing that the new beginning, the new start is going to allow me to do even greater things, simply because I'm going to continue to push. I'm going to continue to work with people that understand and they see where I'm going. And hopefully those are the same people that I see and understand where they're going, because the idea is to work together, to support each other, to push each other forward, to allow ourselves to be part of a community and to be part of this bigger society where we work together. You know, that's the way we go forward. And that's the spirit here in Rwanda. As you can see, I'm waking up and the music is blasting, so you know some people be celebrating, you know. So incredible stuff. With that, I just want to say thank you once again, and happy New Year to you and yours. Peace.